Hello, it's me again. It's been 3 weeks, 3 weeks at least, definitely at least, probably a whole month since I have last done a video because I haven't been reading much and I've been kind of busy doing stuff for class and had a bunch of tests, and that's the sad state of my life right now. So I haven't really done much. Reading. In fact, I just went to the bookstore like last week, well, 2 weeks ago, and I bought my first book in like ever. That's really sad to say, but yeah. So this is the review of that book. Um, I heard a whole bunch of good things about this book that I'm going to introduce in about 30 seconds, hopefully. And so I thought, why not? Because there's a whole bunch of books that I just never seem to buy, so I might as well just pick a book. And since this one seems to be well regarded, why not this one? So I picked up Divergent. Woo, woo, it flashed. Ooh, shiny. It's shiny. I hate my camera sometimes. And so I thought, why not? So I'm not really on the same level as you guys with this book. I didn't dislike it, but I didn't really like it as much as a lot of people seem like they like it. And I think the reason for that is because it took forever for anything to start. The book is 482 pages in my version. I'd look, but I don't care enough. And so it's pretty long. Some of the chapters that I really like, the chapters are short, and that's what I really like about books, are short chapters, just because they keep me reading more. I'm almost like a thriller kind of person. I like really short, succinct chapters. So that was good. I liked that. I just didn't like that the story just didn't progress at a pace I felt like it should have. Like, stuff happened, but to me it wasn't exciting stuff, if you know what I mean. Like, the whole entire point of this book, at least to me, and especially with the name Divergent, is that, there we go, Divergent. Slam. Anyway, the whole point of the book, to me at least it seemed like, was, what is a divergent? They explained what it was early on, I mean, but they never really explained what it meant to be a divergent, if that makes sense. Like, what are the implications of it? And I think that was probably one of the reasons that Veronica Roth, the author, wanted us to keep reading, was to figure out, why is that such a big deal? Why can't anyone tell the main character, Triss, short for Beatrice, what a divergent means? And so until we found that out, it wasn't exciting to me. And so around 200 pages or so, that's when it picked up. In fact, I don't think she was actually even told what that meant until like page 400. I hope I'm not really giving anything away. I'm very bad at this review stuff. So, it just seems like you have a lot to go to get the payout, if that makes sense. I'm not gonna give anything away, who dies, who lives. There's obviously a sequel out, so that might give some indication as to who lives and who dies. The main evil character doesn't really scream evil to me, in the sense that I like my fantasy novels like Lord Voldemort evil, like just wants to kill. And Nah, not so much in this book. So, I liked it when it picked up at like 200 pages, but it was a stretch. Sometimes I even wondered why I kept reading. So, I know I might get attacked in the comments about this book, especially if I tend to give something away. And if I did, I'm extremely sorry. I did not mean to. This is like my first real book review ever, instead of just like listing stuff off that I like. So I promise I'll tend to get better and not give stuff away. Um, yeah. Another thing, I guess, that I can kind of mention, the romance in this book, it actually progressed at a nice pace. I'm not gonna lie, but it, I didn't, I didn't understand the spark, like where it started. That's my only real issue with it. I mean, I like that it started, I just don't understand what the spark was. That's all. So I bought another book this past weekend, um, and it is, woo, there we go, The Raven Voice by, I can't get my camera right, by Maggie Stiefvater. Anyway, she wrote the Scorpio Races, which personally I wasn't too intrigued with when I read the back cover of it, but I found this book out on Goodreads a long time ago, and the premise sounded extremely exciting. Not something that I normally am into. It was in the paranormal romance section of um, Barnes and Noble, and if you know anything about me, you'll know that I do not read paranormal romance. So the fact that it was in here kind of actually almost made me not get it, but sometimes you gotta go outside the box and do things you don't want to do. Things I do for you people. I love you. Not really, but I love you. Not really, but I love you. So, that was awkward. And I suppose this is the end of this video. So, peace out. So weird. I don't like this. I like it when it's mirrored actually now. Even though I unmirrored it. I need to stop talking. Peace.